Hello there, I'm Paul Ray from the official Teen Wolf Wiki, and today I'm taking my life in my hands by defending one of the most hated women in the entire Teen Wolf universe. If you like my weekly wanderings into the woods of Beacon Hills, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so they'll let you know when new videos come out. Like I said, I'm putting my life in mortal danger here. In fact, I'm releasing this video right after that big behind-the-scenes thing I did, so most people are still watching that and will just ignore this one. I'm not delusional. I know everybody hates Kate, and we all have some very good reasons to hate Kate.
If you want to provoke him, say something like, "Too bad your sister bit it before she had her first litter. Too bad she howled like a bitch when we cut her in half!" Hey, handsome.
Very good reasons to hate Kate. But the thing I've been hearing most about lately, since we heard about Derek's 15-year-old son, is that Kate was a sex offender who molested an underage boy and then killed his family. In case that part didn't get past the YouTube censors, Kate was this guy from that cartoon on Fox.
I can't go any faster!
Where you going, kids? Hey, I just want to talk to you. Why don't you come over to my place for a glass of wine and a couple of fruit pies, and then we can go in the back room and play crazy snakes.
Anyway, my recent videos explaining the canonical timeline likely mean that Derek was 18 or 19 when Kate deceived him. This means that Derek was either over the age of consent and majority in California, or he was extremely close at the time of the fire. It also means that Kate and Derek were, at most, just 4 years apart in age when they were together. So, while she was a literal psychopath, Kate probably wasn't Jared from Subway. Now, at the time of her first death in February of year 1, Kate was 28. So she was around 22 at the time of the fire. Now, I don't think they were together very long, but even if she started grooming Derek immediately after Paige's death, that would have been a 17 or 18-year-old targeting a 15-year-old. Now, that's not good. I'm not saying that that's fine. But even in California, where they don't have the so-called Romeo and Juliet exceptions to age-inappropriate relationships, that's not a felony. I did not expect the news that Derek was probably older during the fire to upset so many people. But apparently, in building their personal fandoms, a lot of folks need Derek to be even more victimized than he already was. Again, Kate is supervillain-level evil. She used Derek to get information that she later would use to murder his family. That is bad enough. I don't understand why people need her to be guilty of an additional set of crimes. The flip side of this canonically supported timeline is that Derek was older than many fans would like when the series started. He was in his mid-20s, and that throws some of the most popular non-canonical ships into the realm of sex crime. For all of this behavior, I look at it this way. This pairing didn't actually happen to the characters, and the actors, the real people involved in these fantasy realms, were always, since the show began, over the age of consent and majority. As such, these fantasy people can do whatever they want with other consenting adults.
You don't have to lie, Erica. What's it really taste like?
Of course, there's also been some chatter about these scenes with Erica, since Derek is 24 or 25 here.
The side effects.
Ooh, gross. But that's exactly what we're supposed to think in this scene. He's definitely seducing Erica. But he just wants her to become a werewolf, nothing more.
Everything else.
This stuff is also supposed to make us wonder if becoming an alpha made Derek somehow evil, because this is legitimate surface level evil behavior. The deciding factor for me that Derek was definitely not pushing some skeezy agenda with his pack is how he behaved in this scene. Erica initiated that kiss, and Derek did not equivocate in his response.
It's the last time you do that.
He was not having any of that nonsense, and he acted responsibly in this situation.